Delivery podcast with Ben and Nick.
Welcome to Prompt Delivery. I'm Ben. Hi.
I'm Nick. Hi.
And on this podcast, we tell jokes that we've written, and we also tell jokes written by 4 large language models, or AI assistants, as they're also known. Obviously, they can't yet say hi. So,
sorry, Ben. They can. The AI bots can say hi.
They're text-based systems. These. What do you?
Just listen to this.
Hi, I'm Chat. Hello, I'm Claude. Yo, I'm Gemini.
What up, G? I'm Copilot.
There you go. Probably better than our own intro, to be honest.
I'm amazed.
That's AI for you.
Is that every episode we're running that?
Let's play that one by ear, I think. The possibilities are
Very
endless,
good.
really.
It's amazing. It's amazing what they can do. Who
I know.
knew? I didn't know.
Well, now you know.
Whew. Right. So yes, as I was saying, this podcast has been in the offing for a while, hasn't it? Was it my idea first last year, or had you mentioned it before then?
I kept mentioning that we should do a podcast in general, like when we have WhatsApp conversations, because we both make each other laugh, and I just felt like our banter would be could work across this medium. But then you had the more recent, more innovative idea, which then got you all excited.
Well, no, I mean, yeah. So last year I was thinking of doing. It was when Pitchfork were being taken over by Condé Nast, and we thought we'd do a music one, or I thought we could do a music one. It didn't materialize. Then a few weeks ago, you said, "Oh, we should do a jokes podcast," and I thought, never going to happen. Never going to happen.
Yeah.
And then things have happened. Things have snowballed. It's actually happening, and now here we are.
And now you can't stop it.
Here we are in the flesh.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the flesh.
We're in the flesh.
They're in the cloud, aren't they?
They are.
And if the doom mongers are to be believed, by the time we finish this podcast, they'll be in the flesh. We'll be in the cloud. There you go. I wondered if you'd see that one coming, the switcheroo. Because you know me, I love the switcheroo.
You are a switcheroo, but I'm sure our listeners, when we have some, will find that the switcheroo is one of your trademark things.
Mr. Switcheroo, that's what they call me, isn't it? Admittedly, they only call me that because I prompted them to do so.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So we're going to introduce the 4 AI assistants that we're using. So on my side, I've got ChatGPT and Claude. On your side?
And I've got Copilot and Gemini.
So that's OpenAI, Anthropic, Microsoft and Google. Combined estimated valuation, £6.7 trillion. So let's try not to get into trouble on this podcast. So by way of an introduction, we're going to do a rapid fire round of jokes to introduce these LLMs. Rapid fire round. It's like a quick fire round, but I call it a rapid fire round because I like the alliteration. Obviously, a rapid fire round's not as quick as a quick fire round because it's 1 syllable more. But
yeah, but in other ways, it is quicker, isn't it? Rapid's faster than quick.
Is it? Oh, sorry. Justified.
I'm pretty sure.
What do you think of quick fire round? What's that from? Quick fire round.
Oh, quick
What's
fire
that
round. Oh, it's not The Chase, is it?
No, I was thinking blankety blank. Is it blankety blank?
My mind's gone blankety blank.
I know. Both of us have.
We'll have to come back to that. Maybe our listeners, when we have some, can tell us what
quick
it is.
Fire round.
Yeah.
By then we'll be 10 episodes deep at least.
Yeah. and 10 trillion pounds in lawsuits.
Dead.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to do a rapid fire round built around the what do you call a joke setup line.
Yeah.
Now, normally that's an actual name, isn't it? Normally it's a person's name, and the feed line makes it funny. But we're doing pun-based ones, aren't we? So, kick off. You've actually got my two.
Yeah, weird how that went. I don't know how that.
We've done a switcheroo already.
We've done
you know, so we're well established here.
This is it's like joke swinging almost. Sharing each other's AI bots.
I thought we were keeping this clean.
That's
Come
clean.
on.
We just said no swearing. Right. Who's going first?
You're going first, please.
Okay. What do you call an AI assistant with a cat on its head?
I don't know.
Claude.
Very good. I have heard these, so my reaction is somewhat different to what I'm hoping yours will be when I do mine. But yeah, carry on. Next
Is it
one.
not your go now?
No, because I need you to do the next one for me to lead into mine.
Got you. Okay.
Okay.
So my other one, what do you call an AI assistant that's wearing a fedora?
I don't know.
ChatGPT.
Very nice. Very nice. And that actually came about because I was responding to your Claude joke,
Yes.
if you remember.
I remember.
I was responding to it with one of my own. What do you call an AI assistant that's wearing a hat? You said Hat GPT. We got another joke out of it. But my actual joke was, what do you call an AI assistant that's wearing a hat? Cap Gemini. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you weren't happy with that. You weren't
Well,
happy with that. Yes. Oh, yes. I have heard of Cap Gemini, but only because I've been doing a proofreading job and Cap Gemini came up. So yeah, you did get it. You did
Yeah.
get it.
you
But
sound like
you poo-pooed it.
you sound like Richard Herring doing his impression of Stuart Lee then. But yeah,
Yeah. So
but Capgemini isn't an AI bot. It's not an AI thing. I don't think. I'm not sure what
But
it
no-
is.
it's a company, and I've just looked it up. 420,000 employees worldwide. So there's a lot of people who may get that joke.
They'll get the
we'll
joke.
see.
I'm not-
So anyway,
yeah, they'll get the joke.
you poo-pooed it. So I've come up with another one. What do you call an AI assistant that's stuck in traffic? Gemini.
Oh, that's better. That's much
Okay.
better. Yeah, I'm very happy
Gemini.
with that.
So
Yeah.
you're not going to dissect that, because I was going to
I
say
didn't find that- I didn't find that problematic. The other one was problematic
Okay.
for me. Yeah.
I was going to say, are you happy with that one? Do you want
Very
to
happy.
dissect that one? Would you
Loved it.
rather have that Gemini on toast? Do you want it on toast? What do you call an AI assistant you spread on your toast? Gemini? Is that any better?
Yeah, that's very
You can
good.
have that as well.
Yeah.
How about what do you call an AI on a treadmill?
Gemini.
Yeah, very good, very good. Works better written down, that one. How about this one? What do you call? I told you it was rapid fire. How about what do you call an AI assistant that you talk to while looking through a sapphire?
Gemini.
Gemini.
Oh,
Very good. Gemini. Okay.
Gemini,
And
you're
the-
right. Yeah, tenuous but brilliant. Yeah.
Gemini. Final one to round off the rapid fire round. The rapid fire round off. What do you call an AI that helps you sleep at night? Copilot.
Deep sleep instead of deep seek.
Oh, very good.
What was yours?
Copilot.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's very good.
Copilot. That's it. So yes, there you go. Rapid
Well
fire
done.
round. Rapid fire round.
It was
done.
kind of more your round than my round, wasn't it? You had
Yeah,
more-
sorry.
yeah,
I'm going to completely dominate this episode
that's fine.
because I've got way more material. Yeah, sorry about that. That's...
Well, you know what they say about quality and quantity, don't you? So
Yes, great. Undermine me at this point in the podcast before I get to do all this material. Right. So the basis of the show is that every week or every episode that we do, we will take a punchline or a phrase that could be a bit of a punchline or a setup. And then we will come up with a joke ourselves, and then we'll get the large language models to come up with jokes. And yeah, so to start off this week, we've got a feed line, we've got a setup, and this is where I'll explain how that came about.
Mhm.
And this is where it's time, as you know, I have to do, it's time for a shameless plug here. So
hit me.
It's a shameless plug. That didn't go quite as well as I was hoping.
Well, the thing is,
It's
my stream was covered at the time. I had my jokes covering your face, which I plan to do a lot on these shows. That's great. That's very good.
it's
Plug.
it's a shameless plug. Absolutely
Yeah.
shameless.
You might have to explain to our listeners who aren't viewing.
Well, I asked AI and it said not to do that.
That's ridiculous.
So I'm not going to listen to you.
Ben is holding up
anyway.
for our listeners. Ben is holding up a plug with an emoji, a shameless-looking emoji. He's got
A shameless
It's the
emoji.
famous winking, tongue out
Exactly.
emoji on a plug.
So the effort that I put in for this episode, that was a trip to Ryman. A trip to Ryman, the stationer for that. And that is why, just like on the big podcast,
Do they sell plugs?
just like on the big podcasts where they have sponsorship, don't they? All the ones with the celebrities, the millionaire celebrities, they have sponsors. This week's episode is sponsored by Ryman the Stationer, isn't it?
Not really.
It is. No,
Okay.
I'm doing that now. This episode of the Prompt Delivery Podcast is brought to you by Ryman the Stationer. At Ryman the Stationer, you can have a single sheet of A4 paper printed with 10 variously sized winky face, tongue pokey out emojis for only £4. When you collect your A4 sheet of paper in store, it will be handed to you in an envelope to ensure absolute discretion. Although we cannot guarantee that the person serving you won't give you a knowing look. Minimum
Beautiful.
charge, £2.50. Other emojis are available. Yeah, okay. So that's that bit done. The actual shameless plug is my World Cup joke book that we were meant to do together, and we did kind of do it together. But it's got my name on it on the front because I did the majority. It's got your name on the first page as the editor, and I've been working on that for the last month. And as part of that, to promote it, I set up an Instagram account for the first time. Never had one before, and
probably never have one again.
Well, I was using ChatGPT to do that, and this is where they can be really helpful if you've not done something before. So within a few minutes, I had a follower, and it was I couldn't read the writing to see who it was. So I took a screenshot and I put it into ChatGPT and said, Is this a bot? Have I got a bot? Picked up a bot already? No, apparently not. Based on their followers and who they were following, it was an electrical engineer in Al Quds, Iraq. My first follower. So then I tried to, I need to try and build up my own followers. So I messaged my sister and I said, can anyone in your household who is on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram? So I then had one of my I had a nephew, one of my 3 nephews. And then shortly after, you helped me out.
I helped you out, yeah.
By your dog.
Oh, my dog, of course.
Your dog.
Which is why I'm sporting the Bulldog Dad t-shirt today.
Bulldog,
a lovely bulldog called Dotty that I will share with you all at some point.
Yeah, so we won't see Dotty today, but we
today.
might.
I'll tell you the main reason why, because it's like 30 degrees and she's a bulldog. So bringing her into this office, I would probably it wouldn't be so much the big AI companies we'd have to be worrying about. It would probably be, the charities, the dog charities, pet charities that would be on my case. So, best we keep her in the cool downstairs of the house for now. But next time.
It's a good idea. Yeah, we'll see her at some point. So I then said to you, my 3 followers, I've got your dog, my nephew, and an Iraqi electrical engineer, and you said that's like the setup of a joke, which sure enough it was. So I then said that to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT laughed. Uses its little emojis like it does, and it said, "Oh yeah, that does sound like a setup." A nephew, an English pit bull, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. So ChatGPT added the football stadium bit. So we're now. I think you're going to kick us off with one, if that's all right.
Yeah. So we're doing AI one each. I'll do one, you do one, and then we do our own ones at the end. Is that all right?
Well, this is unfortunately where I've got loads to read out.
Okay, I'll do my 3.
You'll do. No, you do your one first.
Mm-hmm.
You do your one, and then I'll do ChatGPT. So you pick the one. What I'm quite keen to know. Did you get any woofs in yours?
No, I didn't get any
Okay.
woofs. There was a recurring theme, I guess, a little bit, but no woofs, weirdly. Yeah.
That's good.
So
That's good.
I'll kick off. So Copilot, this is Copilot's joke. A nephew, Dotty the English Bulldog, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. And the security guard says, "Sorry, lads, only support dogs allowed, not support engineers."
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
My God, that's pretty good.
It
I
works.
haven't got a good one. I mean, that
Really?
I'll say
Well,
that now.
Copilot did that straight off the bat. It was the
Wow.
first. Yeah. It knocked it
I
straight
mean-
out of the park, out of the stadium even.
Out of the stage, but I'm blown away by that. we've got some serious competition. I didn't think we would. Yeah. So sorry. So I am going to do all the ones that ChatGPT. I asked it to, before we refine the feed line to include Dotty's name. I asked it to follow through on you gave the setup, so you follow through, give us a joke, and it ended up giving 3, and it's worth sharing them all because it's.
Can I just say? No,
on.
actually, I won't. It's a clean show. Yeah, I was going to make a joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
About following through and ChatGPT. You can work it out for yourself.
Okay, yeah, it's worth doing all 3 just because of what Chat wrote in between. So the first one is, after some thought, here's my best attempt. After some thought. After some thought, ChatGPT. Oh yeah, how did that go? After thinking about it for 0.0001 milliseconds, as I want to do, here's what I came up with. A nephew, an English pit bull, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. The steward says, "Have you got tickets?" The nephew says yes. The pit bull says woof. The engineer says yes. The steward says, "Fine. Which one of you is Ben Corrigan?" The 3 of them the three of them point at each other and say, "We're his Instagram followers."
Well, that's pretty
It's
good.
It's not, but I mean,
it's good, yeah.
It's made me
self-referential.
It's made me the focus of the joke.
Yeah, it's very good.
Which, yeah, it's got some kind of
It's a very
logic.
different type of joke to mine, but which is interesting in a way because my jokes tend to be. It's always like Copilot is, styling it after me. The shorter joke, you're more of a wordy, intellectual kind of angle.
Maybe, but it's not like I'd given ChatGPT any of my jokes at this point.
No.
So the second one. Alternatively, says ChatGPT, keeping closer to the reality of the situation.
Okay.
A nephew, an English pit bull, an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. The steward says, "What do you 3 have in common?" The engineer says, "I don't know these people." The pit bull says, "Woof." The nephew says, "Neither do I." The steward says, "Then why are you here?" The 3 reply, "We're Ben Corrigan's target audience."
Yeah,
It's just regurgitated.
It's
It's regurgitated the first one.
unfortunately what's happened is it's using what you fed it previously to.
Yeah.
It's focusing on that. And why would 3 people or 2 people and a dog be at a football stadium to see you?
I know.
Why is your target audience flocking to the stadium?
That's the reality.
You're not at that stage yet. Let's be honest. You're far from the stadium.
Not yet. It's true.
Act, but,
Closer to the reality of the situation.
I love the way it's closer to the reality of the situation, and then carries on with a nephew, Dotty the English Bulldog, and an Iraqi electrical engineer.
Yeah. Well,
at a stadium. Where's the reality there?
Also the identical, pretty much identical to the first joke. Just a
Each chat was having an off day. Yeah.
Well, the final one, Chat says, and perhaps my favourite. So much to unpack in that. Perhaps my favourite. A nephew, an English pit bull, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. The nephew says, "I'm here because he's my uncle." To no one in particular. The pit bull says, "I'm here because I live with his mate." The engineer says, "I'm here because Instagram suggested a joke about heavy metal football." The nephew and the dog look at him. Fair enough, they say.
Again, it's still hung up on your background, isn't it?
It's me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've got 3 more when I refine the feed line, and I'm not in any of these. So I'll do these as quickly as I can. And it prefaces it saying, given the setup, I'm assuming the challenge is to find a plausible common thread between 3 absurdly specific entities. That's fertile joke territory. Okay, let's see how you get on with that. A nephew, Dotty the English pit bull, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. The steward says, "Sorry, this entrance is for players, officials, and mascot dogs only." The nephew says, "That's fine." Dotty says, "Woof." The electrical engineer says, I told you I got a lot of woofs. The electrical engineer says, "Excellent. I was worried I'd have to explain why I'm carrying a multimeter." No, it's nothing. It's nothing.
What? To be honest, I'm not even sure what a multimeter is. So
Exactly. Well, it's some kind of engineering equipment, isn't it?
Okay.
Here's so the reason I got 3 this time round is because I did prompt it for 3, and I asked it for its best effort. I asked it for another one, and I asked it for one it thought was bad.
Okay.
So that's why I've got 3 on this round. So the other one, a nephew, Dotty the English pit bull, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. The announcer says, "Could the owner of a white van parked outside please move it?" All 3 immediately stand up.
Is that it?
That's it. That's the other one.
What? I didn't get it.
No, exactly. And also there is a slight, they walk into a football stadium. Or they haven't sat down. When there's a bit of continuity in that one. It definitely needs work. Okay, here's one I think one ChatGPT thinks is bad. A nephew, Dotty the English pit bull, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. The referee says, "I've never seen this before." The nephew says, "Me neither." Dotty says, "Woof." The electrical engineer says, "Statistically, that's not surprising." That's it. And then it does say in parentheses, it says, "I warned you." It's basically just 3 things being present and then ending.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much. And then
Wow.
it says finally, "My suspicion is that you've got a very particular real life nephew, a very particular dog, and a very particular Iraqi electrical engineer in mind, and that the actual punchline is going to be annoyingly good once the hidden connection is revealed." Well, yes, I've got a very particular, yes, as I told you earlier, this is where it's memory, their memories aren't always that good. Yes, we do. These are particular people, but for the purpose of this joke,
Yeah.
not that particular. And unless, have you kept to the reality of the situation in your,
Well, with mine,
in your joke?
the benefit I had is I don't really use Copilot or Gemini myself, so it hasn't learned anything. So about me. So it's just given the setup and it's worked with that. It's not overthinking it. I mean, yours are overthinking it. So I'll give you Gemini now. By the way, you keep saying pit bull, but it's a bulldog.
Sorry, I thought I'd fix that. I obviously haven't fixed it. Sorry.
So Gemini, you ready for Gemini? This is Gemini's effort. Okay. A nephew, Dotty the English Bulldog, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. The security guard stops them and says, "Sorry, no outside food or drinks allowed." The nephew looks confused and says, "But we don't have any food." The guard points at the bulldog and says, "Are you kidding? That's a whole lot of rolls." Because they've got bulldogs have got rolls of fat.
Oh, that's good. Oh my goodness. Why are your 2 really quite good?
I think, as I said, I think yours was hung up on
Mine are
the
terrible.
previously fed info, maybe.
To begin with. So I'll give you Claude's now, and again, Yeah, I've got more than one, just because I did what I'd done with ChatGPT and I asked it for its best effort, another one, and one it thought was bad. So with Claude, here's the best effort. A nephew, Dotty the English Bulldog, apologies, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. The security guard takes one look and says, "Sorry, I can only let in one wiring expert at a time."
Is that the joke? That's good.
That's the joke. I mean, I think...
Yeah, because the idea
think,
of
well,
Dotty
basically,
being a wiring expert is hilarious.
I think, yeah, well, there you go. You're there you go. It works for you. Your imagination has to do some heavy lifting there, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
like
the
you say,
nephew's
you have to
unlikely to be a wiring
okay.
expert. You know, nephews by... I mean, you could have an adult nephew, obviously, but you think is going to be a child, a dog, yeah. So for me, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Is it time for us to do our own?
It's better than I
there's
thought.
more.
Well,
I'm
I'll
sorry,
just run through.
I'm having a
sorry,
hydration break.
you're desperate. You're key. Well, in fact, we're doing that in a minute. We'll do an official hydration break in a minute. Anytime you want. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop you. Don't drink water yet. It's not time. We do it as I say on the show, you know. I'm the host. Right. Here's the other one. A nephew, Dotty the English Bulldog, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. The nephew says, "I bet we're the strangest group here." The engineer says, "Speak for yourself. I came for the halftime circuit breaker demonstration."
It's not bad.
It's not bad. Again, you have to. Yeah. So there are people who came for. There's other people. Yeah, and then the bad one is, similar to one from ChatGPT. Bad one on purpose. A nephew, Dotty the English Bulldog, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. They all sit down. The end.
That's like a non-joke.
The last one is intentionally a dud, says Claude. No twist, no payoff, just a very anticlimactic group outing. Yeah. Want me to take another crack at the good ones? or lean into a specific style? Pun heavy, absurdist, dad joke? So I did ask for some pun ones. I won't. The first one was the engineer saying, "I'm just here for the current events."
Yeah.
It's okay.
I think I had one a bit like that as well. Yeah.
But here's my attempt at tying nephew, dog, engineer, and stadium together. A nephew, Dotty the English Bulldog, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. The nephew's uncle, watching from the stands, just shakes his head. Only my nephew would bring a dog named after a circuit and an engineer to watch a match. Between the two of them, they've got the whole stadium running on fault-free current.
Oh gosh!
If we've got any engineers listening in future to this, if that made you laugh, please tell us. The pun, Claude explains, is Dotty doubling as a wiring circuit reference, a dot in circuit diagrams, or Dotty sounding like it's tied to current, which loops the dog's name, the engineer's profession, the nephew via the uncle's framing, and the stadium all into one closing line. It's a stretch. Genuinely tough to do all four elements and land a clean pun, but that was the most honest swing I could take at it.
Wow.
Come on, Claude, I want to see your dishonest swing. Give us a dishonest swing. So yeah, we're recording this on one of the hottest days of the year, not just on record, isn't it? And it's the middle of the World Cup, and so we're going to do a hydration break, aren't we, now, and a kind of proper hydration break now, presumably, because we're doing this now, we need contractually to do this, don't we?
I can't do that.
Well, I'm doing it.
You'll have to, as long as you're doing it.
You'll have to do it. You'll have to, in the edit, you can put me. So yeah, let's show it again. Just as you get like 35 times, 36 times in every single World Cup match. FIFA.
Yeah. To our listeners who can't see what Ben's doing, he's printed out. Was this another Ryman's job?
This This was a second trip to Ryman the Stationer, wasn't it? A second trip to Ryman the Stationer. I don't have a gold pen. To get a gold pen to do the, like it doesn't. FIFA. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm forgetting myself. Oh no, forget myself. So the sponsor of this is Ryman, isn't it? Ryman. Ryman the Stationer.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Okay. I was going to do my.
I'm dying over here.
I was going to say we both like Ryman, don't we?
We both like
Ryman.
We do, yeah.
Yeah. So this morning I did that little jingle. Do you want to hear the Stationer Ryman?
You've actually done a jingle?
No, I haven't. I was just going to do it.
Oh.
I was just going to do it. I was going to say, what was it? We can help you print and it won't leave you skint.
Nice. That's pretty good.
It's not bad. Just that was the last minute. Sorry, I didn't go to the effort that you went with your jingle.
I'm the jingle man.
Let me just check in this.
Is this the break? Are we on the break now?
We're doing it. Yeah.
I'll avoid the temptation of burping. It's not, it's a family show.
People won't be able to see that. There'll be adverts playing now. Won't there, that we get. There'll be adverts playing. People won't be seeing this bit.
People are seeing this bit.
Oh, I thought. Didn't I say get the adverts with all the money? They were, Oh dear, that's just. Okay.
Just do the Ryman thing again.
More rhyming. More rhyming, as the man said.
I think the FIFA thing on the World Cup matches would be a lot more entertaining if it did say FIFA.
Yeah.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
More entertaining.
You could put that in your next letter. Did you ever get a response to your email?
No, we didn't.
From FIFA about your book?
Never did. What a surprise.
Does that mean they can't come after you? They can't sue you for any, libel or whatever of any names that you've used?
Well, we don't know, do we?
We don't know.
We don't know it. Who knows?
They had the opportunity to, didn't they, to say to veto the book, but they didn't do it. So.
Well, and just to reply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How rude.
Right to reply. So now pressure's on because we're doing our own. But before you do yours, I did just want to ask, did you do a Joanna Newsom? Did you go long? Did you go long, right over the edge of the earth? Joanna Newsom.
Yeah.
The only person ever to use the words signified and signifier in a song, and yet also a flat earther.
She's not, is she?
Well, based on that lyric, she is.
Oh, I see.
She's an eccentric one, that Joanna, for sure. She's an eccentric one, right?
Well, I've gone medium and eighth.
Okay.
Yeah. Ready?
I'm nervous. Go on.
A nephew, Dotty the English Bulldog, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. A steward approaches them and says, "Excuse me, you can't just walk in. You need to go and join that queue." And he points to a sign outside with a huge line of people stood behind it. The nephew says to the steward, "My uncle owns this stadium, so your rules don't apply to me." Dotty the English Bulldog says, "My owner wrote this joke, so your rules don't apply to me." And the electrical engineer says, "That sign outside says queue, wait, but I'm from Iraq, so your rules don't apply to me."
Very good. You very good. Very good. You kind of did go quite long. I like what you've done with it. I like this steward. Had you done the AI? Had you asked the AI at that point when you did yours or not? You hadn't.
No, I hadn't.
So.
I think actually I came up with security guard as well. Weirdly, mine also had security guard, and I think I consciously then, after I had their jokes, I changed it to steward because I thought you get stewards, don't you, that show you to your seats. I
like the fact you got the uncle in, because that was, for me, thinking, just looking at the setup, that was the hardest thing, was thinking how on earth do you do that? Okay, so this is, again, you like pun-based jokes, so in a way we've done the switcheroo on our jokes in a way.
Okay.
So this is mine. A nephew, Dotty the English Bulldog, and an Iraqi electrical engineer walk into a football stadium. As they're queuing at the bar before the game, a man comes over and says, "I've got a dog just like that. Did you get it locally?" "No," says the nephew. "Far from it. We got it from India." "You went to India to get an English bulldog," says the man. "I know it's a long way," the nephew replies, "but it was definitely worth it." "So, how do you know one another?" asks the man. "We don't," says the electrical engineer. "Not really, but we have family connections. He's a nephew. Dotty's from Mumbai. I'm from Baghdad. And we're here at the football because we're fans of Sunderland."
Stadium of Light.
No.
Is it a Stadium of Light?
Did you pick it up? Did you pick it up?
Is the Stadium of
Yeah.
Light the Sunderland Stadium?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But that's
So
got
he's an
nothing.
engineer.
That's
But
got
it
nothing
could be-
to
it
do
could be-
with. That's got
but
nothing to do with what my joke was.
No,
We've
but weirdly,
all got family connections.
family connections.
We've all got
right.
family connections.
Yeah,
He's a nephew. Dotty's from Mumbai.
yeah.
Did I not put enough emphasis on that?
I got the Mumbai and the
He's from
Baghdad.
Baghdad, and we're
Yeah.
all because we're fans of
Sun.
Sunderland.
Son, I didn't. Right, okay.
Sunderland. That was sorry, I should have put enough. God, it's like
No, it's not. No, it's fine. But what threw me, right? This is unbelievable, really. What a weird coincidence. I had a second joke, a second attempt, and it was I thought about an electrical engineer, and he might be needed at the Stadium of Light. Yeah,
there you
light.
go. There you go.
So, how many Iraqi electrical engineers does it take to change a light bulb at the Stadium of Light? That,
it needs
I'm just
work, but
riffing,
it's
I'm just
yes,
riffing
it needs. You're getting somewhere with it.
but yeah, that's very good.
Okay, that
Sunderland,
wasn't. Yeah, I hope that would go better than it did, and yeah. So basically, I thought the nephew was the hardest. I mean, the football was one thing. The nephew. So as soon as I thought of Baghdad, I thought, okay, that's where I go with it, and I then did enlist ChatGPT's help because I wanted a place with mum in it, and what I started doing was going to Google Maps, picking Sheffield and going out from Sheffield. I thought, this is really stupid. Why am I doing this? So I asked ChatGPT for, give me place names with mum in. And it came up with the Mumbles. That was the first one.
Oh, yeah.
And I then had a I mean, we use, at the moment, we use these AI systems quite differently, the two of us. And I just chat to ChatGPT. And you'll get a flavour of that now. Sorry,
I prefer chatting to humans. Yeah,
I don't have humans to chat to, so I have to chat to ChatGPT. So yeah, sorry, this bit will go on, but hopefully it'll be worth it, and hopefully it will go better than my joke did. So I did ask in this itself, and it's. I'll start off by saying I must have been asking it about whether it will get better at comedy. As for whether AI will get better at comedy over time, almost certainly yes. Given this is the basis of our show, the interesting question is whether it will get better at the kind of comedy you're interested in, because there are two different problems. One, writing technically competent jokes. AI is already not terrible at this. Debatable. I mean, coming from ChatGPT, that's from your two, maybe not. It can produce setup, punchline structures, puns, callbacks, and so on. Two, being genuinely funny. That's much harder. A huge amount of human humor comes from shared context, surprise, timing, social awareness, embarrassment, obsession, personal history, and the fact that people have weird brains and lives.
wow.
I think it was talking about
I had
you.
to get a little dig in at the end, didn't it?
I think it was talking about you at that point. I've been chatting to someone else over.
The weird brain bit is fun, but weird lives is
weird brains and lives.
Strange implication that we're all deviants or something.
So I said having. I mean, this was a bit mean, really, trying to get it to guess what my joke was. But I said, based on the question that I've asked you, give me a place name with Mumbles, can you see the connection that I've made, given that we're trying to connect these four things to the setup? Sure enough, straight away, it spotted nephew, mum. So then I said, okay, based on that and keeping the place name clue, how might I have connected the Iraqi electrical engineer? And it came up with 5 things: current, Baghdad, Basra, mains, AC. So it came up with the answer, and it said, Baghdad battery? Have you heard of the Baghdad battery?
No.
Are you familiar with this? I mean,
Is it a thing?
it's a thing. The Baghdad battery is a real archaeological artifact, or rather, a collection of artifacts discovered near Baghdad in the 1930s. It's basically a clay jar containing a copper cylinder and an iron rod. Some researchers suggested that if filled with an acidic liquid such as vinegar, it could function as a primitive galvanic cell, in other words, a battery. The exciting version of the story is ancient Iraqis invented electricity 2,000 years ago. The less exciting version, favoured by many archaeologists, in other words, anyone with half a brain, we don't actually know what it was for. The battery theory is speculative. So, based on the fact that it had the word Baghdad, I said, you know how humans say you'll kick yourself? And I then put in the joke that I'd written, and ChatGPT responded, oh, for goodness sake. The engineer is there because Baghdad contains dad. The dog is from Mumbai because it contains mum. The nephew supplies the family relationship. That's actually rather neat. Yeah, thanks, Chat. Yeah. now for the football bit. The reason I wasn't sure I'd get it, a bit like you, is that I assumed Sunderland was arbitrary. Now I think the joke is that the engineer says, we've all got family connections, and then proceeds to offer examples of words containing family members before adding, and we're here at the football because we're fans of Sunderland, which contains nothing. And that's what makes it funny. The listener expects a third family word extraction and instead gets a completely unrelated football reason. The first 3 clues establish a pattern. The Sunderland line abruptly ends the pattern because they genuinely do support Sunderland. It's almost anti-comedy. It's almost anti-comedy. How dare you? And it's anti-comedy if you want another family connection. Yes,
Exactly.
So then I was explaining about homonyms, or you obviously know what a homonym is. What's your conception, understanding of how words sound? Do you know which words sound like others? It responded, I strongly suspect the football connection is that Sunderland sounds like Sunderland. It got it.
Okay.
It did get it in the end, giving you mum,
Yeah.
dad, son. Now I'm curious whether I finally got the football bit or whether I'm about to discover there's an even more ridiculous layer I've missed. No, that's it. Nephew, mum, dad, son. And I said, mistakenly, based on your response, hearing that connection being made in and among the syllables that aren't connected is very pleasing. There you go. Lesson 1 in joke writing. Winky face, crying, laughing emoji. You're not getting any more, as I want my jokes to get bigger laughs than yours on the podcast. And it responded, for now.
I thought that was him saying that.
No, that's me. That was
right.
me. That was me with the emojis, because I give the emojis back as well.
Yeah.
For now, says ChatGPT, I think your competitive position is safe. You brought a nephew, a dog from Mumbai, an engineer from Baghdad, and Sunderland supporters into the same joke. I brought a 2,000-year-old Mesopotamian pottery jar. I said, no, that's funny.
But but that's the other issue, that when Chat said about the problems of jokes, making jokes, one problem that obviously Chat's fallen foul of there is saying something so obscure and geeky that you get met with a wall of silence.
Niche, very niche.
A Baghdad battery. I mean, if you need a degree to get the joke, I mean, I've got a degree, but it's the wrong degree. So
it's one in my work, for the Association of Archaeologists.
Exactly.
You could you tailor it to that audience. Yeah. You could be
before you get to stadium size, Ben. Before you reach stadium size, you can do some of these corporate gigs. Remember the Baghdad battery? It'll go down a storm. Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, that's it. We've come to the end. All we need to do at this point is say the setup or the punchline for the next episode, which obviously you don't know, I know. And I've decided that we should go with large language model and you can use that in any way you want. Use large language model as part of a punchline, part of a feed line.
Awesome.
Large language models.
That'll work.
That's it. I suggest 2 each from the AI assistants and 1 from us each.
Awesome.
I was going to clarify by saying that's, as the beautiful South would say, that's a perfect 10.
Beautiful.
And if this week's anything to go by, it'll be 2 decent ones and two more decent ones from the AI assistant. Surprisingly, I wasn't prepared for that. And then 6 bits of absolute tosh from the rest. And that's it.
Cool.
That wraps it up. So it's bye from me. It's bye from you.
Bye from me.
And it's bye.
Hang
It's obviously bye from the 4. Now that we know that they can say hi, presumably they can say bye as well.
Well, no, they can't.
Oh, they can't.
You can have the hi again.
You didn't prepare that one, did you?
I'll play it again. You can imagine it's bye instead of a hi. Yeah, ready?
Go on.
Hi,
then.
I'm Chap.
Can you fix it in the edit? Add it bye.
I could probably try and do it.
Hello, I'm Claude. Yo, I'm Gemini.
What up, G? I'm Copilot.
Very good. Thank you very much for tuning in, watching. See you next time on the Prompt Delivery Podcast.